Hey YouTube, I know it's been a while, like a few days since I did a video, but yeah, I'm gonna do another video. Alright, um, well, yeah. Alright, well, in this video we are going to be making a tycoon, and this is for more people that are more advanced or intermediate. Not really for beginners, because there's gonna be a lot of stuff in the tycoon that I haven't talked about, and so yeah. Just thought I'd make this one because I've had a few requests for it, and so yeah, I'll be making more of the beginners ones soon. Same with more advanced and intermediate, but I won't be posting the advanced and intermediate until I finish with the beginners, or you never know, I might post them the same. So if you're a beginner, you can do their intermediate and etc. Alright, well, let's get into this. And just to let you guys know, I'm not going to be looking at anything. I'm just going to be doing this off the top of my head, and there's a few things I want you to know. One, this is going to be cut into a couple different parts because it might be a bit long, and two, I will be testing this a lot. Just letting you know, scripting, you do test a lot. Ask anyone that's a scripter, programmer, developer, whatever you want to call them. Alright, well, let's get started. Well, first what I'm going to do is make the base plate 50, 150. Because then, that's going to be pretty much the Tycoon little spot. And just letting you guys know, it's going to be a Tycoon kit. Or, yeah, type thing. Alright, well, when we're done with this as well, I'm going to put this Tycoon kit into a model and put it in the description, a link of it into the description. So yeah, I'll let you guys know then. Alright, what I'm going to do is make the position of this brick 100, 100, and 100. And I like doing that because I don't like I don't like it being in the negatives. So yeah, 101. That's going to make it so it's on top of the brick we just did. Bam. Right in the middle, actually. Alright, well, let's get started. Alright, so what this part right here is going to be, it's going to be the door. So, like, when they touch it, blah, blah, blah is going to happen, okay? So, actually, first we want to add a spawn. So when we test and stuff, if you don't remember how to add a spawn, I believe I told you that in, like, one of the first two videos. You just go into model and go into spawn. And I'm saying, if you're not advanced or intermediate with scripting, it's okay. You can still be here and go along with what I'm doing. You might not know what I'm doing, but it's a good thing to check out. Alright, well, I'm doing this, making it smooth on the top and the bottom. Same with this brick. Not that brick, this one. Alright. Well, this is the spawn, so I'm going to go in here in the form factor, make it custom, which you guys should know about from the property video. Alright, let's go to, what color you want? Blue. Alright, my favorite color is blue. Alright, spawn. Alright, this is how I said the door. Door. Okay, and this Tycoon kit is going to be a bit different than the other Tycoon kit I have available right now, actually. But, yeah, you can check that out if you want. I'll put a link to that in the description as well. Alright, so now what we want to do is, well, there's many different things we can start out with, but I'm going to start out with putting a model in the workspace and name it Tycoon. Now let's name it Tycoon kit. Alright, there's that, and you put the door in the Tycoon kit, and voila, your Tycoon's finished. Ha, just kidding. Alright, yeah, so I'm gonna make this, let's do like, 7, oh. Alright, we'll make it a 7 by whatever else it was. Oh, 6 by 4 by 1. Alright, so now we have that, the spawn Tycoon. Alright, now, what we're going to do is kinda make it a little bit more organized. So I'm going to put a model in the Tycoon kit model, name it door. And the reason for this is because we're going to have quite a bit in this little section thing. You know how most Tycoon kits, if you mess with them, they have this part which has the script, which is like the regeneration script. We're not going to have that, and I will show you why. But so far we're just going to organize it in the Tycoon kit little area. So we're going to put right here string value, which will be the owner, which if you've seen any other Tycoon kits, or I don't know if they're all like this, but somewhat like that, when a person or a player, user, whatever you want to call them, hits the door, or the brick right here, and the Tycoon is empty, like there's no other owner, it'll play, and they have no other Tycoon, it will place them in the owner selection, like it'll put their name right there. Well, you can do it multiple different ways, like if they're like, you can do like the first string of their name, but that could be very, very bad. But alright, I'm off topic. Alright, and now with the owner, so what do we do now? What we want to do now is add a script. And so, cause script. Alright, wait, the hello world thing, yes. Alright, and what you, if you've seen that right there and you didn't know how I just did that, you can do this and this and this and this and see how it's a bunch of random stuff. Alright, and you don't want any of that, okay? So what you can do is press Control A and it highlights it all, press delete, and bam, or backspace. And there you go, it's completely empty. Alright, just a little pointless fact. But, yeah, so there's that. So what we want to do is put, ooh, that's something to decide. If we want it like a GUI Tycoon or like a normal, the one with the humanoid inside. You know, like where it has, here, I will do this really quick. So, oh, that didn't work, alright. Well, where the Tycoon is like this part's in, or 0.99 or something like that. And it's named head, and you insert humanoid, and you see how the name's up there and stuff. So like, yeah, well, usually it's like this with 0, 0, 0. So it's like that, and it says like Blox's Tycoon, or it says something like that in the owner door and stuff like that. Either we can have it like that, or we can do this, delete both of these, and put a surface GUI into each of them, or both sides of the door, or even one side, doesn't really matter. After that, you can put like a text label, and see how it's right there on the front of the door. You can make it make it bigger by going to the size, make it 1 by 0 by 1 by 0, and that makes it bigger. Notice the text is super duper small. So we go over here and do 48, and if you want it bigger than that, just go into the surface GUI and make this a bit smaller, like 700 to 500, or 200 to 300, and yeah, it can be like IDK Blox's, oh gosh, Tycoon. Alright, so you can do it like that, but have that transparent, and there you go. You can do it like that or that. If you guys, or if I get enough requests, I will do both of them, but for just right now, I'm just gonna do the normal one with the humanoid in it. And so yeah, so we'll just do it like that. So what you want to do is go into here, go door, leave that how that is, and leave that how it is, but you want to go into insert objects and go into humanoid, and you can name it whatever you want, but remember the name of that, because we're going to be using that for when we do the script. So I'm going to name it door helper or whatever. Alright, and now and you see how it's not working, right? Well, the problem with that is it has to be head. The name of it has to be head. And hold on. G back. Alright. It glitches out sometimes. But you can have it like that, or you can add the other break and stuff like that. But personally, I'm going to group these two together and not do it like that. Hold on. I'm going to insert, copy this one, paste it in that one, bring it down, go into form factor, custom, bring it all the way down. Alright, and you notice how it usually isn't like that. That's the problem. It's not invisible. Nope, not invisible. Okay, well, you see right here, this is what it's going to be. It's going to be like players, tycoon, stuff like that. That's going to be changed within the script. But what you want to do is go into the door helper or humanoid, whatever you have that name, and make the walk speed 0, max health 0, and the health 0. Truthfully, it doesn't matter if you change walk speed, but it looks more organized that way. And I like stuff organized. Alright, so what you want to do is completely, you can't do that, or look, you can't make it go to 1, you can do like 0.99, and it's still there, but you can't see it at all. And so, yeah, 1 will make it just disappear fully. Okay, off topic. Alright, well, 0.99, that's what I'm doing. And one more thing you also want to make sure is it's can collided, so people can walk through it, which I've talked to you guys about that in the properties one, if I am correct. Alright, so that's also how you can make a talking brick. So you just need these two, actually. See? And you have that. Alright. I'm getting off topic again. But, yes, so let's make this door. You have to remember the name of the humanoid and whatever the door you name the door. I would probably suggest that you should name it door, just because it kind of is a door. Alright, well, let's get on with it. So now let's go look how long it is. Alright, I'm probably gonna cut it off at about 15 or 20. I'll say 15, and do like 3 of them. 45 minutes. I don't know. It depends on how long it'll take. But I'll cut it off at 15 or around that time. Alright, well, let's go into here. And what we're going to do is, you see how this is door, player tycoon, and stuff like that. Alright, well, we're going to do a bunch of stuff we have not learned yet. Like I said, this is more intermediate or advanced. So, yeah, alright. Right now, we're going to do script dot, well, let's assign some variables, or yeah. Alright, door equals script dot parent dot door. Alright, that's the door model. It's not the actual door, and so yeah, so either we can do that or we can do dot door. Let's just do that. Alright, door dot touched, that's pretty much saying when this part is touched, connect function hit. Now let's just do, oh no, or yeah, I'm just gonna do h. And it'll make it so much simpler. Alright, so what we want to do is pretty much if h and h dot parent. That's pretty much for later on, saying if it's removed and stuff like that, it won't ruin the script. Alright, so, well, let's just do this and do user equals game dot players find first child h dot parent dot name. Oh yes, I'm sorry, we didn't do the local user. Alright, and then right here, if user does not equal nil, then, and nil is pretty much nothing. It's, I believe I've said this before, I'm not 100% sure, but if not, nil is pretty much nothing, like blank space, black space, whatever, it's nothing. Alright, so what we've done here is if h, like if it's hit, and then if hit.parent, then user equals game.players find first child hit.parent.name. And that's pretty much saying if game.players, this is where the user is usually, not usually, when the player enters the game, I like to say the user, which has their leader stats, their player GUI and stuff like that, goes in here, but their character goes into workspace. And so, with this, if it's saying if the user does not equal nil, like if the player is in players, then print, this is just a test right now, user.name. Alright. So let's test it now. See, it said player a bajillion times. Not literally, but the reason it said it a bunch, well, that's saying that did work, but the reason it's printing a bunch is because there's no debounce. And the problem with that is, yeah, if you don't have a debounce, it can do stuff like instantaneously. Obviously, as you could tell with the whole print system thing. Alright, actually I'm going to do it a little bit longer, like probably about 20, so can we just finish the script. Alright, with that, and then we can do, oops, sorry about that. I'm going to take out this print right here, and do if, one more thing, we want to go up here and do owner equals script dot parent dot owner. So if owner dot value does not, or equals nothing, then, and if we did nil, then that wouldn't work because it is there. So we have to do that, like if its value is nothing, pretty much, if that makes sense to you guys. If owner dot value equals nil, then, alright, then, alright, now is where we gotta stop for this little part. So I'm actually gonna cut it off now and start with you guys in the next video, which in the next video is when we're first gonna start with the leader stats, because that's what we need now. Alright, well, I will talk to you guys later. Keep on watching, and if you want to try the place before I'm even done, and if you were watching the video before I'm done, then the code is IDK-Tycoons. IDK-TYCOONS. Alright, well, that's what this is right here. Alright, but, yeah, there's nothing much to it right now, but, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!